Welcome to On a Call With, which is something different from October Red. At October Red, we pride ourselves on being different and non-generic. On the Call With podcast offers something more personal for our guests. A fly on the wall, so to speak. Happy to have you here. Without any more delay, welcome to episode 1. October Red is sponsored by SA Security. Maximum security, minimum fuss.
Answer.
Yeah.
I was about to say, answer the phone, man.
Answer the phone. I do answer the phone.
Why you take so long to answer the phone?
I was taking a shit.
No, you weren't. Damn liar. You alright?
I beat my sausage, bro. Go on.
Nothing, man. You tell me, you've been on a media tour this week, ain't you? Today, sorry.
Yeah. You know, they ain't been really nothing going on for the fight, and
Yeah.
my man was kind of full character, really easy.
Yeah.
Even this old man, so when you went to interview him, he gets to saying, "Sir, can I start over again, please? Can I start over?" So,
Well, you know what? It's always good to catch up with you anyway. Do you know what I mean? How's the
So
train?
what?
Well, you tell me. Do you know what I mean? You know what I'm up to. You know that I like the both of you, but you know I support you 100%. You know what it is, innit? I'm not a paid. What do you mean interesting?
I don't know. It's interesting. Well, I can't say interesting anymore.
So what's that supposed to mean?
Just interesting. Life is interesting.
Life is very interesting. I'm not going to ask the 5,000th time because I don't know what's going on with you and Chisora. I ain't interested in that. I'm interested
I'm not interested too. I don't know what's going on with Cesaro. Cesaro is just a fucking free slave.
I'm just going to ask you, how's your training been going? Because
Training's been getting good. You know, every camp's got their challenges, but training's been getting good. Training's been very good, you know. Very, very good. A friend of mine came out, seen him for a couple of days, and he said, you know what? He says, I'm happy with what I see. He says, I'm very happy with what I see compared to the last big fight camp I see you in. He said, very happy how you are and how you're looking and what you're doing and stuff. So, you know, and it's someone that's always honest, you know. And so, you know, I'm boxing along, you know. Someone that doesn't need anything from me. Just, you know, when I ask people that tell you the honest truth, whether or not it pisses you off or not, because there's no initial gain from it. Sometimes he's a friend.
I like that. I like that. You're looking slim anyway. I know you've kept you've kind of hidden away your training. I've seen.
Looking slim. I just look the same.
Nah, you don't, Dillian. Nah, stop that, man.
Maybe because I've been obese the last couple.
Nah, man. You look like you've been on the food.
Yeah, see there.
You look slim.
I've been in training. No, not really. I'm so heavy. I'm like 118 kilograms.
Okay, but what are you? 6'3", 6'4"?
Mhm.
Yeah, so that's all right, isn't it? Well, how much was you before?
125.
Nah, man, you was heavier than that.
No, 120 or so. I don't know.
When you fought,
My last fight, I was 118, I think. I weighed 116, 118, I think I weighed when I fought 7 years ago.
is it?
I think so.
Nah, man, you look bigger. You look bigger than that when you fought him.
I have to go and check the weights to see.
Yeah, I would.
I'm going to check the weights to see. I don't fucking.
So what do you think about people using that as a benchmark? You know, the Ebenezer Teta, that's your last fight that you had, isn't it?
You know what's mad, yeah?
Yeah, go on.
It's mad because the fight I had 6 years ago with Marius Watt,
Yep.
they still use that as whenever I got fights coming up or a poster, anyone post anything, that's the poster they throw. They use, remember that time I was going through shit, I was mentally not there, and then you know, I got to go ahead to fight a couple of days a couple of days prior to the fight, and this and that, my head wasn't there. I was out of way. I was I was out of shape. But it's mad how this world works, and people are trying to bring you down and preach negativity. If someone pictured me fighting in so much good shape and looking healthy and instead these people using something positive, the one sort of fight where I look negative and I was out of shape and look terrible, that's the image they keep using. It's crazy. I just laugh. When I see things like that, I just laugh and just think, you know what I mean? It just goes to show you how the world and how people live, you know?
But how do you, I know you said you laugh and that, but how do you not take that criticism personal? Because it's like, yeah, it's the fans and this and that, but we're the ones that are paying to watch you, innit?
Yeah, the opinions are like also the way your opinion or not, it's just an opinion. Yeah, smell. You know?
What yours does?
Some, yeah, of course. Do come from there, so of course it does. Some serve worse than others, you know?
Yeah.
Some get watched more frequently. Some does all sort of stuff. So yeah, I don't really care about them things. Man. It's an opinion. So yeah, whatever. I don't worry about this. Worry about that. You know, people. If I were listening to people, I'd have been dead. If I listen to people and their opinion and what they think and what they believe and how they see me and what they have planned for me because they think they know me and my background and what the background of people like me come from, I'd have been dead. If I believe in what they say and react the way they wanted me to, I'd have been dead. I'd have been dead. So I come from quite a negative, dark background and upbringing and stuff, you know what I mean? And then it's easy to get lost into it. It's easy to say, you know what, fuck it, maybe these people are right. And it's easy to just literally go down the wrong road and just say, yeah, you know what, I'll be a fuck, I'll be there. That's what people expect from me, say. But so I just learned to be successful, you gotta be brave and you can't listen to people and you're just gonna say, yeah, alright, that's what you think, fuck you, I'm gonna do my own thing. So yeah, I've adapted that mindset already to get from day to day in life. So now, you know, I'm not gonna change that now and start saying, oh yeah, no.
What was the flip for you, Dillian? You know, like you said, you come from, you know, kind of dark background, a dark past, and obviously using kickboxing, and you moved on to boxing. What was the switch when you realised you had to change up your ways to kind of be this professional, you know, to be in that position where you help other fighters? Because you've not just helped yourself, you're helping other fighters. When was the switch?
When I was 15, 16, I was in big trouble.
Yeah.
I was in major trouble. You know, obviously, thank God the Lord blessed me and certain things happened and that thing got sorted out and the situation. And then my mom just, the pain and the emotion I see my mom going through and crying and just saying, no, she doesn't want to lose her son because of this or that. You know, losing doesn't dying, obviously, she's referring to that as well, but just being in prison or being doped up in a mental home because of, you know what I mean, struggles and stuff. I would have been deemed as too aggressive for normal society, and that's what they're doing at the time, doping up a lot of young fucks, you know what I mean? They put them in jail and then they say, okay, you're uncontrollable, and then they give you a thing called liquid kush. And then once you get that, your legs is spread, you're finished. And then after you come out, then you get into the system and take the medication and you just become a nut job.
Is that at home in Jamaica?
No.
Here?
Yeah, here in the UK.
Okay.
When you're unruly in prison and you're you know, you're something that called liquid kush, they say, don't worry, we got something for you, man. Don't worry. You know? When you get one injection, boy, and after you just turn to a zombie. Have you seen someone that's done long stretch in prison? An aggressive individual. I don't know if you've been...
Yeah, I know what you mean. I do know what you mean.
And then they come out...
And they're sort of cabbaged.
Yeah, the rest of them off open and they're spaced out and then it's like a shell of what that's what happens to them. They get that liquid kush in prison and then they just say, oh man. You know, then they become dependent on medication and other things and then it's you know what I mean? So, you know, mom's like, yeah, and there's the pain to see my mom crying and struggling and bawling and saying, hey, she doesn't lose her son and this and the other. And then I was like, you know what? My mom's been through way too much, man. I don't want to see her stressed and be in this situation anymore. And no. Then that's it. I just Just to say, you know what? Try something new and do something new, man.
Yeah, but you've always had it in you to like help other people as well. Fair enough. You looked at your mum and said, you know what, I ain't doing this anymore. But you're someone that's helped like other people like come through and
When you come from nothing, and you know what life is, and how fragile life is, and how valuable someone helping you or talking to you or guiding you, realize how valuable these things is and how important they are, then you just change something. You realize that, you know what? You know what's mad? Just you saying good morning. I remember my dad told me a story years ago. So one day he was working, and my dad done butchering, farming, and lumberman. That's the jobs he worked. I remember him working.
yeah.
Remember he one day was going to work, a lumber job, and he saw a guy that was on a bridge pacing up and down, walking and looking stressed out and looking just short and whatever. So my dad's very ignorant, old school Jamaican. He's like, you know, they ain't got no time for no one and nothing. You know what I mean? And he said, you know, I don't know, somebody told me to stop and speak to this guy before. And he said he stopped and speak to the guy for 20 minutes. And the guy's complaining about loss of his wife and his kids and this and that, and his job sucks and this sucks and that sucks and blah, blah, blah. So, fast forward 3 years later, he says he's at work, and a man coming to work, looking completely different, completely refreshed, and I come into work, and asked him, and my dad said the guy's name is Charles or whatever, I can't remember. And he said, he's a man researcher, and my dad said, I don't know nobody named Charles. No, I don't even look for him, but look for somebody else, not me. Obviously, my dad, I don't know nobody, I don't know no Charles.
Yeah.
You know, and as a Jamaican man, you're kind of suspicious anyways.
Yep.
You're like, Charles, it might be police out there looking for me. That's what he was saying. And obviously, my dad was a ruffian. He was a ragamuffin. So,
okay.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So my dad said, okay, eventually got there anyway. And he said, it's the same guy, but the guy's looking a lot better. He's got fresh clothes on. The guy's talking clearly and whatever. And so long story short, the guy goes, oh, yeah, I want to buy you a beer or whatever, because in Jamaica, you drink straight beer.
Yeah.
So he had a beer with the guy, and the guy's talking to him. I said, yeah, you know that day, 3 years ago, you stopped and spoke to me. He said, yeah, I was going to kill myself.
Serious?
He said, I was jump off the bridge and kill myself. But because you took the time out, because you took the time out of your day, I was just going to work and he was late, but he took the time out to spend 15, 20 minutes talking to me. And it just made me think, you know what, there's actually people still in the world that care. Just human, just people with human spirit and human, you know, and a heart like that.
Yeah.
Because of that, I didn't jump off the bridge that day.
Wow.
He said, I was trying to get the courage. I said, make myself angry enough and get the courage because my wife left, she took the kids, took everything, no contact, nothing, my job sucks. My boss speaks to me like shit, no one really cares, blah, blah. And he said, yeah, I was just trying to get the courage to end it. He said, that's what I was trying to do. But I was too scared and I was too much of a coward. And then, anyway, but long story short, so my dad said, yeah, I spent, you know, it was a couple of minutes speaking to someone and I ended up saving someone's life. Not intentionally, unintentionally. So he just said, you know, something that costs nothing to be kind to someone.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Well, who's there for you?
Nothing.
Who gets you through your tough times, except for me, obviously? But no, seriously, you've been through your own trials and tribulations. Like I said, we speak off camera loads. And
So I gave me freedom to
talk to me.
The fact that my older brother, to many siblings, many siblings, I'm my uncle, I'm my cousin, I'm my father, I'm my son, and I know that there's people that depend on me. You know? That's all it is. I'm a fighter. I've always been a fighter. And a struggler. That's all I know to do. I don't know anything else. Everything else I'm learning. I'm becoming a better man, a better father, a better person, much more humane character. I'm becoming, I'm learning these things. I'm learning to be businessman. I'm learning to see things from a business point of view. I'm learning to have a second approach to things. I'm learning to see something that would normally say, you know what, go and F yourself. I'm learning to see, and I say, you know what, I would normally tell this person this, but you know what, I'm gonna have a different approach to it. I'm gonna do something else. I'm gonna deal with it differently. I'm gonna have a different approach and be a bit more strategic. So yeah, I'm learning all of these things and I'm trying to do better. But everything, you know, I know to fight. I know to fight against struggle and oppression, man. That's all I know to do. Everything else is a bonus, as they say, you know, and work in progress, I guess.
No, I hear it, and it kind of it marries up with why you're taking this fight. It's that fighter that is in you naturally. I get it. Everyone's saying why you're taking it, but never mind why you're taking it. It's like getting to know who you are.
It's like this.
Yeah.
If everyone understands why you do stuff, if you do something unique, and everyone likes it, and everyone understands why and get why, and see in the high level and see, then you're not doing something right.
Yeah,
You're doing something below subnormal. You understand? You're doing something on such a low level that everyone can relate and everyone can. Oh, I can do that. Oh, that's not so hard. I agree with that. No, you have to be abnormal. You have to be abnormal to do the phenomenal things. Yeah. You have to meet, it's like the guy that run the first quickest one man. I think his name is Roger Federer or something. I can't remember. Those people laughed at him. He got injured so many times. No one could understand why he wanted to do it. But he had his goal set and he set out to do it and he done it. You know what I mean? He done his thing. You know? It took him a while. It took him a few years, well, but he done it. I mean, he's done it, you know? And then now, so I'm saying, the moral story is you can't, if everyone agreed and everyone's like, oh, I see why he took it. And then, you know what's funny?
Go on.
You're gonna see people's opinion change and all these rats and scumbags and that, right?
I love that.
You're gonna see them. You're gonna see them coming out of the woodwork. Yeah. I can see a case of him winning. I can understand why. Shut the hell up, you bastard. You know? No one cares. Like, shut up. You know what I mean? No one cares. Keep the same energy. Do your thing. I don't want you to see why. You don't need to see why or understand why. Me and you are different. We're not the same people. We haven't got the same mentality. You know, me and you will never see eye to eye. Everything, you know, we're just different. We're different. You do what you want to do. You do what you're happy to do. Some people are happy to do a normal 9 to 5. Play it safe. You get your money every week. You do your hours. And that's it. Some people, like I said to someone, listen, there's a lot of people out there that is triple qualified, double qualified, or overqualified. But what they're working in jobs that they're 10 times more qualified for. Why?
Yeah, for real.
Why do you think it is? Why do you think it is? You know, I got a friend that's got 2 diplomas as a doctor. Man spent like 15 or 10 years or whatever he spent in university. Then he's an experience. Then he's worked, and he's actually one of the most highest ranked dental surgeon and brain surgeon or whatever he is, something here. But he works a normal job. He works a normal job for a company that pays him sufficient amount of money. Why?
Yeah.
I said to him, bro, why don't you set up your own practice? You got so much experience. You got so much to call on, so much, you know, no one can question it. No one can say this or say that. The experience outmatch these guys by tenfold. And he just goes, oh, I can't be bothered. It takes too much responsibility and too much money and too much time and too much commitment.
So I'd rather just get paid.
You're working with someone that you're probably 100 times smarter than because you don't want to take risks.
Yeah.
You don't want to take risks. You don't want to go and take risks and risk it. No. I'd rather take risks and fail and try again and fail and try again and fail and try again and fail again and try again instead of just...
No, but I like that, Dillian, because like a lot of fighters don't want to take the risk. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's like, oh no, I'm not... You understand?
This is why they're in the position they're in, and they've been in the game for longer than me, and some of them have achieved more than me, and they start their career, top amateurs, top prospects, and that. Yeah. But that's why they're where they are, and that's why I am where I am, you know. And then you can't be a warrior at 170 and knocking journeymans out, and you're in fights that your favorite to win, and then when it comes to a fight where it's a little bit challenging,
Risky, yeah.
it's a little bit hard, it might be a little bit rough, you might have to go through some tough situation. All of a sudden, wow, I'm not worried anymore. I don't want to have those kind of fights. And then this is what I said in one interview. I don't understand. How can you build a 15, 20-year career, a 10-year career as a tough man, a hard man, a man that fight anyone and go to any country and take on any comer and all kind of fights and then now, down the line, you don't want to do that anymore. All of a sudden, you don't want to do that anymore. All of a sudden, you want to, I don't get it. I don't get, so what, you're a part-time warrior. Think about it though. Think about it. You have to think about it. Think. Imagine all of a sudden you're doing journalism now or whatever, and then all of a sudden, because you go for a little tough patch, I know you've been having it tough trying to find sponsors and get into shows and get into this, and I'm always like, just keep going, man. Just keep going. Just keep doing it to really look. I'm always encouraging you. You're just doing the thing. I've seen you, obviously, getting trained to go to London and hotel and this and the other, and it costs. But, you're taking a risk. You're trying to invest in yourself and trying to be bigger than you could have get a job of working for someone and being in this and doing that, but obviously, rate you because you're out here trying your thing and then having to deal with people, having to have awkward conversation, having to chase people, and then you're probably like me, someone that doesn't like asking people for stuff, don't like bothering people, don't like
real.
You understand? So it's tough, and I'm just saying it because we're cool. You know what I mean? It's tough, but that's it. That's what I was doing between being an entrepreneur and someone who just want to work, who's just happy to work.
Real. Nah, I hear that. There was a lot of you see, you're totally injury free because I know you sliced open your finger last time when you're supposed to go up against Joel Joyce because that's the last time I seen you. So everything's crisp, everything's good going into the next 2 weeks for the countdown.
So I was question. I thought you were making a statement. Sorry.
No. May I ask you a question?
Yeah, man. Everything's good, man. Everything's good. Everything's good. But listen, I'm a warrior. If I have one arm, one leg, I'll show up and fight. I've done it before many times. I don't care about nothing, this and the other. I fought AJ chronic arthritis in my shoulder and.
I saw that afterwards. Yeah.
But I didn't even mention it. It's someone else that mentioned it.
I remember your hospital picture, Dillian. I remember your hospital picture.
The surgery was like 2 days after the fight.
I remember the picture.
Anyway, I went against Parker. I had a broken rib and a broken hand against Parker.
Is it?
But of course. No one knows. My hand, ask anyone on my team. The day when they come to examine me, my hand was like a ball. and after I said to Simon and Magic at the time, it's too late now. I said, the fight's in a few hours. It's too late now. So just fucking, when you wrap my hand, to put some extra tape here to hold these two bones together, and then that's it. And then I just go and fight. The first 2 jabs I throw, I said to Mark, I said, yo, man, finish. I'm like, what do you mean? I said, it's too late now anyway, so, yeah. I said, I know. I said, I'm going to just keep jabbing him, but I got to jab him a certain way, because every time I hit him wrong part of the hand, the pain was mad. So I just, But then after, I just, but these guys have done it. Muhammad Ali, Joe Frazier, Ron Lau, Ken Norton, all these guys have done all of these things, you know what I mean? So you just crack on, man.
What do you see when you think? Do you get excited about fighting Moses? The only reason why I ask this, Dillian, is sometimes fighters say they perform better when they believe there's a better challenge. I don't know what you're like when it comes to that because I've never spoken to you about
I get excited to any kind of violence.
Okay, so it don't matter.
It's sad to say, but violence excites me. I'm not trying to sound like a tough guy or anything. It excites me. It also gives me some anxious moments sometimes, but it excites me.
Yeah.
It excites me. I'm not gonna say, I'm a phone blood killer, and it just it gives me anxious moment too because you got family and you got kids and you got things, you know what I mean? So there's the anxiousness of that, you know what I mean? And
I hear that.
But once I get going, then it's war, man. I've been involved in these fights. I've been up on the scorecard where I'm winning. I could easily just pick the points up and just say, But I go out there and try to get it done and get knocked down. in the last round.
Yeah.
You know, because I'm trying to get it done. I'm trying to do stuff that, fighting fighters with a one loss or undefeated fighter who's never been defeated before, and I'm like, okay, he never been hurt before, never been dropped before. I dropped him. Let me try and knock him out. Okay, is that people forget? Joseph Parker never been down before he fight me. Never.
Yeah, I remember.
I'm pro.
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah.
So my mindset is okay. Boom, I put him down. I take one box. Okay, interesting. Maybe if I apply pressure, I can knock him out. You know what I mean? And then after I walked into see the hand and sat down. And then I was laughing. If you look at the fight,
I saw you. You said you got to 8. You said all you heard was 8 and thought, I best get up.
I'm laughing. You see, I was actually right because I'm looking at communicated magic and I'm laughing because I'm thinking to myself, yeah, you stupid bastard. What? I'm laughing. I'm talking to myself in my head and I'm laughing. But this is man.
You know these guys, Dillian, and I'm going to be a bit of a bitch here, so please feel free to. You can cuss me off anyway. Oh, you know what it is.
You're a bitch anyway.
Yeah,
so it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
But bitches are used to them. Produce good puppies.
Ben Davison in the corner of Moses. You know that they're going to be trying to chop you with that uppercut. You do know that, don't you?
Why do you want me to respond to that?
I don't know. Have you talk about defense with the uppercut? I don't know, but that's what they're going to be coming for you with.
Yeah, sometimes when you focus on one thing, you might need yourself open to other things.
Okay, I hear that. Talk to me. And this is the boxer talking to, someone that's a fan of the sport, because I am. So if you're thinking about them coming to chop you with that all the time, you're saying that it can disrupt what you're thinking about for the rest of the fight.
It could leave them open also. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so it works both ways then, yeah?
Yeah. Well, obviously, it's something that everyone thinks I'm vulnerable to or whatever. So, yeah, it's something that obviously I have to be careful of and watch out for, But it's what it is, man. It's a fight. I can't spend time just thinking out.
I hear that.
Yeah, there's lots of moving parts of the fight, you know what I mean? So, yeah, whatever.
Why does he need to be worried about you?
He ain't got nothing to worry about me, Like I said, he didn't compare to Mike Tyson and other great fighters in the 80s and 90s. I haven't been compared to a journeyman from the 80s and 90s, so he ain't got nothing to worry about me. It's Moses Ituama show. He's the man. He's the star. He ain't got nothing to worry about from me. I'm just.
And you're okay with that?
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. It's his show. It's his show. He's the Queensbury man. He's the man that they want to see fight Alexander Usyk next and stuff. So yeah, I'm okay with that.
Really?
Yeah, he's the big star. I'm nothing. I'm a nobody. I'm more than okay with that. Sometimes in life you have to understand. Keep fucking around and you'll find out. So sometimes you have to just relax. You have to relax. And wait, hold on. Someone's breakdown. Let me see if they need any help. Hold on, wait.
Okay.
Stay there. Wait one second. Look at me. Excuse me, you need help?
No. Just to gas.
Gasoline?
Yes, it's finished. You have to gas all?
You got petrol?
No, there's no. I haven't got gasoline in my car.
Okay.
Fuck.
Okay.
You have a can in there or no?
Yes, just a little.
But you're going to take the can off him?
My house is not.
Give the can. I go take gasoline and bring it back.
Yes?
Yeah, give me the can. Give me the can. I go to the bumper and take the gasoline. Yeah, give me the can. I go and get gasoline. No worries.
You best mind, set up your ass.
Nah,
I don't trust no one.
I know, but I just.
That's very
I
kind of you. That's very kind of you.
Yeah. I come back 2 minutes.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you.
I'm gonna turn around. I'm gonna turn around here and go. Okay.
Oh, bless her.
No, you know what? It's funny. Where this guy's broken down, I've blown 2 tires in the last week in the same spot.
Serious?
Literally 5 minutes from here. 2 tires in the same spot. I was going to drive past with that, so I was thinking, you know what? You never know. Listen, you never know what's up in life, man. You never know. Today is this time. Maybe tomorrow is mine.
Yeah,
especially being a big black guy, so no one no one really gonna, like you say, you have to be careful. No one's really gonna stop to help me. So, you know, I have to be different.
Yeah, because you never know. It might be him driving past you, innit?
I'm probably the last person he expects to stop and help him. So he said he just needs to get to, you never know, listen, it's a blessing now come back to me or go to my kids.
Yeah,
So
for real.
five quid in a tank to help. You never know, listen, man.
Mm.
You know, you could be on top today, and then that's it, man. You're on top today and gone tomorrow. That's what it is.
Mm.
It's
Mm.
and let me ask these like yesterday in the order. 1 second.
You in a petrol station?
Okay. Yeah, you never know, but that's what life is.
No, I hear that. Dillian,
If you know what you know.
what will it mean to you to get this win?
Mean everything to me. It's like I revamp my career.
Yeah.
Revamp my career. You know, get the fight for the title again, which is one thing that I want to. You know, I've got a decent career. I've done a lot of things. One thing I want to achieve. You know, one thing I'd love to. If I become world champion, that's amazing. That's what a career that would be for someone little old me becoming world champion. Of all the fights I've had, you know, become world champion for me, that is icing on the cake. You know, and I still believe I can. You know, I'm still learning, I'm still improving, I'm still getting better, I'm still getting stronger, I'm still, you know. So yeah, you know what I mean.
It'd be interesting. Interesting to see. What do you think of the crop of the heavyweights that we've got at the moment, though, Dillian?
Great. There's a great couple of heavyweights, but one thing.
Yeah.
There's new guys. These new guys got no personality, though. I would want to be you in your job after we're gone.
I'll still be bothering you in the old people's home.
Yeah, of course. Obviously, I'll stay around boxing. I'll stay around boxing. Yeah, I'll stay around boxing. You know, I'll stay around boxing. You know, and do my thing, and you know.
A couple of them have got personalities. Couple.
Yeah, a couple of them got different kind of personality from what we're kind of used to. You know, obviously. You know, you know, I was trying to tell these young guys, listen, it's all good being a good fighter. You need something more, man. You need personality.
Yeah,
personality go a long way for you. You need something more. You need to be, you know, whenever people, a lot of these guys worry about being liked. I said, don't worry about being liked. Just worry about being talked about, man.
What is the obsession with being liked, though? Why are people so concerned about being liked? That's something that just doesn't even register with me. I couldn't care less. What is it?
We live in a time and day where it's important what others think about you. It's important what others think about you. And it's very important what others think about you. And more than what you think about yourself. You know, other people's opinion, how you dress, what you eat, what you do, where you go, the people you hang out with, you know. I mean, you know.
Well, listen, I want you to obviously do the best. I'll be at home watching live because I won't be coming out there.
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
Because I'm working on a budget, Dillian. What, are you going to fly me out?
I'm going to fly you out. Tell your husband to put his hand in his pocket.
You can fly me out. If you want me there, you can fly me out. You could. Dillian Whyte flew out October Red.
Next thing, you know, the people say, yeah, these two are doing frog jumps. No. No. I got enough heat on my name already. I don't need any more.
You know, it's all love. It's all love and it's all banter.
I know. It's our relationship. We got a relationship, man.
Yeah, you know? Yeah. Before I go, what do you think about this Anthony Joshua versus Jake Paul? What do you think of that?
It's mad, but the demographic of boxing has changed, man.
What do you think of it? Because you're more like a pugilist. You're a purist, aren't you? So what's your take on it? Would you do a crossover fight?
Of course, if it makes sense and make money, why not?
So then that would be a big fight then, isn't it?
Yeah, listen. It's all about the demand, man. It's all about demand.
Yeah.
what the people need and what they want to see and what they want to do. You know, obviously, people get bored. It's like you, obviously, you wanted to do a different type of interview because you need to change it up. So, yeah, you know, you try something new as well. And then if it makes sense, then it makes... Listen, there's fights that make sense. Ranking fights, strategic fights that you just need to win to be up journeyman's over, to get your confidence up and to get this and to get ring time and stuff. And then there's comeback fights that you need. And then there's other fights that you need for other things. You get me? There's other things that you need to do. And then there's fights that you must win. And then there's eliminators. And there's worse than fights. And then there's this fight, keep this fights. So just one of those things where Joshua is in a stage of his career where he's not in his career where he's going to make some money.
Yeah.
He's got lots of money, but obviously in a position where he can make even more money. With what he thinks is a relatively easy fight, Jake Paul believes he can cause some problems, which I don't believe, but you never know. You never know. But it's just mad. You see how boxing work?
Yeah.
When you won 6-7 years ago, AJ was this ruthless killer, knocking everyone out. He's a wrecking ball. He's a machine.
Yep.
Okay. Fast forward 5-6 years into the future.
Yep.
He's giving Jake Paul a winning chance against him. It's mad how boxing right?
Yeah, that's mad.
People's giving... It's mad. Jake Paul.
That's mad.
It's mad. You know, if it's like up and coming prospect, maybe. It's not even Dubois. People give Dubois no chance against AJ, and look what happens. So that's why people are thinking, yeah, you know. But I think AJ Dev needs to train to beat Jake Paul. I think he can walk out of his house and then beat Jake Paul up. I think so, but you never know. You don't know where someone is mentally, what's going on. Maybe Jake Paul is sat down and watched something and thought to himself,
I can get to him.
Yeah, but Jake Paul is also a very deluded guy. But it's also what has made him the success he is. Yeah. And what's made him from someone who's dancing to silly videos on YouTube to a multi-millionaire selling out arenas. And he even been ranked in the professionals. And whoever does the Joshua fight and not happen, he's mixing his name with the A-star Pristina boxing.
True.
So it's just getting bigger and bigger. It's getting his fan base and his success is growing. Regardless.
But what does that say about the strength of boxing, though, Dillian? If the crossovers can just walk into the sport and say get fights,
not really. It's not just any crossover that's walking into the sport. These people bring a lot of revenue. They're not just crossover. Money. Yeah. They bring a lot of revenue. Listen, AJ's achieved a lot already. He wants to be 3 times heavyweight champion. We don't know what injuries he's had or where he's mentally or whatever. So we're thinking, you have to think, maybe just say, you know what? I got 4 fights left. 3 of them is going to be madness or whatever fights he's got left. 3 of them, if you're trying to fight Wilder, your man Fury and Usyk again or whoever is going to fight.
I'm hearing Tommy.
You never know. They're going to be hard fights. You're probably thinking to yourself, you know what? I can fight Jake Paul and maybe him and Jake Paul is just saying, let's hype this up and let's get a lot of media coverage from it. Yeah, and then each fight always to be a fight. It's a business. It's a business. It's not strategic and it's a business. But when you take this fight, I know what's going to happen, but I'll still watch it. I'll still tune in because Jake Paul's going to do something crazy with his ring entrance, wind him up or whatever. Obviously, AJ's kind of easy to wind up as well.
Yeah.
I mean, AJ's going to do the Batman thing against Jake Paul. But Americans doesn't really get the British Batman. Yeah. You can do the British Batman thing, but they don't really get it. Unless you're like someone who's really about it, then, we know AJ's a madman. AJ just starts moving mad and start moving random sometimes and just start saying random stuff, so...
Probably not random to him, though.
Huh?
Probably not random to him. Just random.
Yeah, it's not random to him, but he's quite an intelligent guy. He's a very intellect guy. He's very switched on up there, but sometimes I think he does too much. He tries to overcompensate too much, and then he's kind of inconsistent. He says some great quotes to some great things that, and then another time he just says some wild things that say, huh? He's like, huh? What? sometimes he just he does a random one where he randomly switch, but the person is switching and it's like, bro, why are you switching on that person, bro? Yeah, I mean, sometimes he does a random switch.
Mm.
Yeah, he does a random switch on someone, and I'm like, bro, like, why are you switching on my man? Why you never switch when my man was?
Yeah.
Yeah, why you never switch on my man was sick anyway? Why you switching in mad? But he does his thing, so you know.
I'm gonna, like I said, how many fights do you think you're gonna have before you bow out? Do you want to keep
I
going
don't
to
know.
like
Obviously,
40?
I don't know. I'm still improving. I'm still getting better. I'm still getting better shape. I'm still learning, and obviously, buddies obviously is happy. The things that we're working that come together and stuff. So I don't know. I don't know. I got a ruthless team around me. So boy,
Good.
shit, they won't hesitate to tell me, boy. So
Good.
you know,
Now I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that.
my team's always been the same. It's the same guys around me. It's the same guys around me.
I know. Where's the tall white guy with the long hair? What's happened to? Where is he?
He's around, man. He's a
he's still
ninja. He hides out in the back, man.
What about the dark skinned brother with the skinny trousers? Where's he? Is he still
Everyone's around. Everyone's around, man. Everyone's around.
When I tried to get to you, them two were like guard dogs. And I was like,
No, they just.
They're all right now. They're cool now, Dillian.
No,
But when I first tried to get to you, they were like, no.
You know, as a young athlete and woman in interviews, you have to always be careful.
Is that what it is?
You have to always be careful, you know. Anything can happen. Anyone can say anything crazy or ask stupid questions and stuff, you know what I mean? And then, you know, around fight time, you're in the right mood, so you say something stupid. So, you know, sometimes you need people to protect you from yourself. You know, sometimes these boxers say, our athletes, and you know, say crazy shit, and you're like, huh?
All right.
Yeah, that's why you need to be running. That's why you need to be running to say, hey, forget that. Don't say that. Or no, you know. I know when you think about it, you think,
You know what, Dillian? Sometimes I forget that I'm a female. Like, speaking
you forget
to
that you're female. You forget that you're female. What's
I just commented. No, you know what I mean? It's like I forget that, look, I'm just here in a professional capacity. I just want to speak to the fighters, and I don't think they could be thinking, she's trying some madness, she's going to do... Because I'm not on that.
I didn't say anything.
You know what?
I'm a good... Thank you. Take it easy, huh? Cheers. Thank you. He was trying to give me... Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was trying to give me some money. I said...
Yeah, that's nice. You're gonna go to heaven.
Sometimes I just try plus sometimes because I'm like, gosh. But you know, with my mind, I'm a what's that I'm that kind of person that I respond to a feeling. If my mind told me drive past, I just drive past. But my mind say, you know what? You know, think you never know. No one can make a mistake, man.
But like you said, you got dogs to protect you. There were guard dogs with me. They're cool now because they know who I am, innit? But at first...
I got my shank in my bag, man.
You don't need that for me.
No, not for you. Why don't... If someone... Hey, I don't mean because I can fight, I'm going to fight. No.
Be funny.
No, hey, see, this is a mistake some people make. Sometimes you got to run. Sometimes you got to fight. Sometimes you got to pick up a stick. I use a weapon. Mistake some people make. Oh, I'm a boxer. I'm a jiu-jitsu. I kick. But bro, you can't fight bullets. And sometimes because of that, you let someone get too close to you, and then it's too late. No. I'm a Jamaican. I pick up a rock stone and lick you with it.
Rock stone, you know. Rock stone.
Yeah.
I love it. Dillian, I'm gonna let you go then.
All right.
Can I call you after you fight?
Can you call me after my fight?
Yeah. Will you answer the phone?
You pick up the phone and call me anyway. You don't fucking answer if you can call me. You just call me. And if you don't answer, you send me a message say, what the fuck? You know, send me calling you. So So how come though you asked me if you
I'm,
can
I'm,
call
try,
me?
I'm trying to create this professional image.
But
All right, I'm gonna call you after your fight.
if I'm with the phone at once, if not, then I'll call you back like I always do.
You promise?
Have you ever called me? I never call you back.
Yeah.
When?
Don't know. I'm just joking.
And if I don't call you back right away, I'm doing something. You called me. You called me 10 minutes early and I was doing something. I
Yeah,
should have
but I
get it
just
done. So I
wanted
said
to
I'll call you back.
remind you that we were scheduled for a call. That's why.
I
I've
haven't
been
taken
looking
that
forward
much.
to speaking to you.
I haven't taken that much punches yet.
No. You could still forget.
Yes, no.
All right, then, Dill.
All right,
Listen,
peace out.
have fun.
God bless.
Yeah, back to you. I don't believe in no religion, so have fun. Look after yourself.
What does religion have to do with God? Tell me.
Where God come from? On a religion? Huh?
God is God. God is God. Nothing to do with religion.
Nah, stay out of that one, mate.
Some people believe in God
May the
and higher forces or
universe
whatever.
may the universe guide you to all things good.
Tell the universe to fly.
Listen, I'll phone you then.
All right, give me a
Yeah?
call.
All right, take it easy, Dill.
All right.
And thanks for your
Peace.
time.
God bless. Peace.
See you later.
Peace. Peace.
Bye.
Peace.
October Red is sponsored by SA Security. Maximum security, minimum fuss. Thanks for listening to episode 2 of On a Call With, featuring heavyweight boxer Dillian Whyte. Please like, share and subscribe to October Red on YouTube and stay tuned for more episodes coming soon.